Hello everybody, my name is Spartori, and welcome back to my monthly series where I talk about and update you guys on what's been going on the past month. For those of you that have been following this series, you will know that this is a week past due. That is because I was once again out of country last weekend when I needed to make and prepare this video, and getting back to work has kind of took up all my energy until I got around to this weekend. So apologies for the late update, but here we are. I think I'd have a better format for this at this point because I've done it for 3 months now. Overall video progress has been coming out consistently, at least for the weekly upload. I have consistently been doing a in-between video on Monday, whether that's a series that swaps between or independent. I actually don't know. I don't think I did an independent game this month. That actually does make me a little sad. I like the independent game, but that's okay. And but I've been doing my bi-weekly upload and then maintaining In Sound Mind on Thursdays, which is still going. Not annoyingly, like I'm very much enjoying that game, but it is going on a lot longer than I think I would have ever expected. But I'm really enjoying that, and we're definitely getting towards the end of that story, I think. So who knows? Maybe by next month we'll be finished. I don't think so, though. I think we've got maybe one more full month, and then we'll be ending it sometime in October, if I had to guess. Outside of those videos, like I said, those have been consistent and good. This series was it got pushed back a week. So I am falling, I guess you could say I'm behind on this video. That's the only thing I'd want to improve, is being more on top of that. And I did not get around to doing any more has-been edit, as I have unfortunately been trying to do for the past 2 months now. I do want to do more with it. I just find myself not having the motivation to do it like I do with my other videos. Whether that's a reason for lack of energy, or maybe just all in all the concept isn't like enticing me as much as I think it should. I'm not sure, but I just know when I think about it, I'm not doing everything I can to make it happen. And that's something I could improve. And I have the whole concept at this point lined out. I just need to sit down and make it. So hopefully I do, but I think I'm gonna stop trying to put a time frame on it, on when it needs to happen, until I can for sure know that I can commit to that, because it's very clear that just pushing it off and pushing it off is not doing it. And I don't want to I don't want to feel guilty for not doing it, so I'm not going to keep trying to promise to do it. If there are people that are really, really interested in it, I would encourage them to let me know. I think that would definitely help in the creative process of like knowing it's something people are looking for. Otherwise, it's more of a passion project, and while I don't hate that, it's not something that I want to focus on right now for myself. So yeah, that's where my video creation sits right now. Moving away from the deprecative side of it, I do want to give myself some props. I have really been enjoying my videos. I think some of my videos that I've been making this month have been my favorite. I as far as In Sound Mind goes, my favorite video did go out this month. The one where we, the Eye of the Blessed, probably my favorite. It had some really fun edits, at least I think. I had fun editing it. I had really enjoyed playing it, and obviously that's sort of the point where a lot of the game is convening in on itself. So just very pleased with that. And then the other videos that I did, like my We Were Here, and I believe I also did a Undertale video this month. I was very pleased with both of those, and I'm excited to get through those more and clear those old recordings out of my backlog and share them with you guys. And then move on to the next thing. I want to say that's everything I've got for videos. I don't think there's much more to talk about right now. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Shit. Okay, I've never done this before, but I will have to start a new run because I am nowhere near close to being done talking about what I'm talking about. So apologies, we're starting again, but I'm not reiterating what I've already said. So just know that I died and I failed. Okay, yeah, so I think that's a lot of where I stand on the video creation side. Moving into streaming, I don't think I streamed at all this month, which is a little sad. I want to stream more. I want to play more Doom. I haven't played that for a while, and I do actually enjoy it. I want to play more of it, but once again, I just haven't been finding the time or the energy. Like when I have the availability to, it's like I don't want to, if that makes sense. Like I do, but then like I find either me not setting it up or not getting ready for it. Not a good excuse, I know, but it's truth at the very least. So I want to do that more. I tried to stream my cousins and I and my sister started playing the new Grounded game, which is fun thus far. It plays a lot like the first game, as that most would probably expect. But I don't know if it's my internet or the game itself. I had a lot of technical issues with it, and so I did not end up actually streaming it. Like I got like maybe 20 minutes, if that, before I had to cut the stream because I just wasn't able to work with the game. Like it was extremely laggy and I couldn't like do anything. It was extremely hard to just even move around without having a slideshow, and so it made it very frustrating to play, and so I wasn't at my best. And so I decided to just end the stream, also kind of in hopes that not streaming it would improve my game connection, which it didn't. But I'm looking into maybe how I can improve its performance so that I can continue to stream it in the future. Because I really want to stream Grounded 2, because Grounded was one of the biggest series that started me on my content creation path. It's one of the few games that we were able to consistently play, and we played it for a while. I legit think it was one of the first things that I did stream and consistently streamed for a very long time. So I want to continue that, but just where everything stood at that moment and still in this moment, it's not an option. I'm gonna try to look into fixing it and making that a possibility. Like I do very much love that game and want to stream it and be more consistent with my streaming. Because I didn't stream, there's really nothing to comment upon. So I think that concludes the stream section. moving on from the content side now, we could lean more into the community. I believe checking right before starting this recording, we're at 815 subscribers, which might be like 3 more than last month had. We've become extremely stagnant. I do think that is due to the has-been video being out for almost a year at this point, so it has finally died down on a lot of its traction. That was for sure a lot of growth on the channel, but I'm not too worried about it either, because I know since that was where most of the growth came from, a lot of people were here for that and not for this, and for like gaming let's plays, which is what I want to focus on more anyways. That, if it is obvious, it's what I find myself enjoying more, it's what I find more interactive and more creative to make. So I don't mind that growth has slowed down, because I want the people that are here and listening to this and around me to also be interested in what I'm doing and what I'm interested in. And so while I'm not saying I'm not interested in the has-been stuff, it just feels, it doesn't feel like it's, I don't know how to phrase it, but it's like, it doesn't feel like it's mine to use. Obviously, like, I didn't create the show, and I'm taking a creative spin on it, but it still just feels like super uncreative in a way where it's like, I don't feel like I'm putting a lot of unique perspective on it. All I'm doing is like, taking a weird idea of, cutting the songs up or alphabetizing them. And that in itself is a creative idea and does take time and creativity to put together. But I don't know, I almost feel guilty that that's what made my channel so successful, but I don't know. I see both Cam and Tyler. I think I'm gonna get a little personal here, and we'll see if I keep it or not, and get it off my chest. But I see both Cam and Tyler. They're obviously, very good friends of mine, and very large inspiration as to why I do YouTube, because they both do it, and they're both very successful. Or, they both have had success on their channels. Nothing big, like neither of them, I don't think, make money off of it, but they at least get interaction, and I feel like they grew their channels legitimately with content that is theirs and that they made. Whereas I've come in and all of my content is, or not all my content, I've been doing Let's Play stuff for over a year now. But actually probably close to 2 years, I don't even know. But I acknowledge that a lot of my channel's growth and subscribers and a lot of success that I contribute to it comes from one extremely viral video that is, again, not really related to what I want my channel to be. And so I don't even know where I was going with this. I guess I feel a lot of guilt for that, because I've gained success, but not through the means that I want it to be. And again, while I don't hate doing the has-been edit stuff and I want to do it more, I fear that that's the only way I will get success. I don't know. I'm sort of lost where my mind's at, or a point I was trying to make, and now I'm just speaking insecurities out of my mouth. But I want to keep doing the has-been stuff because I do think it's interesting and enjoyable, and it will if I even have one more video that moderately as popular as the first one, it would put me in a position where I can start to earn off of YouTube, which would be amazing, and I really do want that. But I worry about accepting or going down that route, because I will be building and hoping that my brand works off of something that's not what I want it to be known for. But at the same time, it's like I don't think anything would grow if I did have my YouTube be, or if I did have my AMVs on a different channel, right? Like, I feel like if I was just doing this and I didn't have the help of my has-been edit, then I would be stagnant and maybe have 20 subscribers. So I'm at a battle with myself. I'm like, do I try and play the YouTube system and let those edits carry my channel into something that I can use? Or do I stand by my morals of trying to create what I want to create for this channel and letting people that want it for those same reasons to find it? I think overall, that's why I still want to do the has-been video, is I want that success again. I want to be able to get up to 1,000 subscribers and then be able to try and earn something off of YouTube to let it be a means to an end. But we'll see where it actually is going. Okay, pivoting. Still community goals, subscribers, and then people of note. Shout out, personal shout out. It's probably gonna be this way for a while, but I once again want to shout out Cam. I appreciate your support, watching every one of my videos. I do heavily appreciate it, because I know I don't do the same. Not because I don't want to watch your stuff, but you are a lot better at getting to games before I am. And so it's like, I'd also want to play that game, but I don't want spoilers for it. So it's like, you're currently playing Silksong, or you were playing Hollow Knight. Both games that I want to play myself on the channel. And so I can't watch your uploads on them, because then I fear my reaction will not be as genuine when I get the same thing. So thank you for, supporting, watching my stuff. I do try and keep an eye on your channel. Whenever we upload something that we're both in, I try and watch it, give it some interactions, because I know how much it means to me, and so I want to extend that. But just thank you for watching these. I know you've also talked about doing these types of update series. I highly encourage it. If for no other reason than my own sadistic getting, because I want to know what it's like for content creation in your head. Obviously, again, I just went on a big rant, and I just might keep it in, because I know you might be the only person that actually sees it for a very, very long time. But yeah, I want to know what sort of goes through your head when you make videos, and what your focuses are on, and what you think about. And maybe that's just something I need to call you about personally and talk with you about. But I know you're at least listening to this, so this is me trying to open up that door of like, I want to support you, and I want to understand what content creation is to you, and what you think about when you do it, what keeps you going, and sort of things that inspire you and the like. So perhaps we'll have that conversation someday, or maybe you'll do your own series like this, and we can talk to each other through these videos in some weird pen palish. I don't know. Outside of that, there's not a whole lot going on else in the community. I think if there were ever a time where we get more, as this grows, this could be a conversation to do frequently asked questions. Maybe I respond to top comments from the month videos, fan art. I have a lot of ideas, but obviously a lot of that is going to be hindered by just what the community themselves are talking about. So yeah, I think that's good. I am proud that at the very least I am staying where I'm at, and I want to keep doing this. I do enjoy making my videos. I enjoy telling stories, playing stories, and generally trying to entertain. So I will be continuing to do more, and the same gist. You know, Thursdays are going to be In Sound Mind. Monday will be something in between, whether it's an old series, indie. I want to try and play an indie game this month. We'll see how well that goes. Streaming, I want to at least try stream once a week again, but even if I can just stream a couple times, that'll be more than enough to satisfy me. I just need to stream next month is the big goal there. When I get some time, I want to make another Has Been edit, mainly because I know next month, October, is when Season 2 comes out, and so if I'm gonna do anything related to that, it needs to be more Season 2 focused. So, yeah, I think next month we'll see if I get a Has Been out, but I'm not gonna promise for sure. I think by not promising, that does give me more, I don't know, it takes away that social obligation that I gave myself last time that I thought was going to be what I needed to do it, but it ended up just making it a bigger pressure than I would have liked. I've talked enough about that already. And I don't know if there's anything else to discuss upon at the moment. If there is, you will hear from me. Otherwise, we're gonna beat this game. Damn. That guy came out of nowhere. Alright. And I'd say with that, we will call it a day. So, yeah, not really a whole lot of changes from last month. We're gonna keep up with the bi-weekly uploads and try to just be better about a weekly stream at the very least, and just see where we get from there. If you did watch all of this all the way through to this very point, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And if you want to know when my next videos go up, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you get notified every time. They are consistently up on Mondays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. That being said, I hope y'all did enjoy. Hope you like peering into the depraved mind of a content creator like myself. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.